What's up, guys? It's TRT77 here with my Week 4 game of Season 7 of WPF Magic Up Division. This is actually going up after our Week 5 game, and that's because our Week 4 opponent just dropped right before we were supposed to play. But on the bright side, Brownie got to take over the team, and we are playing Brownie. Now, if you don't know, Brownie is the homie. He's a content creator, makes some really good content. I'm gonna link his channel in the description below. We've done a lot of building together. I'm pretty sure I've appeared in one of his draft analysis videos as well. So it's gonna be a really fun game, honestly. Like, I'm really looking forward to it. He plays really offensively. He usually likes screens offense, and as you can see with the team on the screen, he has a very screen offense heavy team. He's got Grimmsnarl. He's got Psychic Terrain with Mega Gardevoir, which is very threatening because Hyper Voice and Expanding Force have very limited switch-ins. He's got my boy Diggersby. He's got Hawlucha to abuse terrain. And he's got a Suncore with Venusaur and Ninetales. This team is very threatening. He also has a fair share of bulk with Registeel and Claydol as well. So it is, and Gastrodon as well. I should not discount Gastrodon, but this is going to be probably one of the tougher matchups we have this season because Brownie's actually someone we know, but like we also know that he's very good. We're also playing him in TBA majors this season. We're playing him this week actually, to be honest with you. But that game has not happened at the time of recording of this, but it is this week. So looking at the team we brought, we got. This is, I think, the first and last time I will bring Gale Wings Talonflame because I feel like the main thing with this matchup is I don't trust myself to not let Slowbro get chipped, and I feel like I have to have Gale Wings Talonflame to revenge kill Hawlucha if needs be. This is probably one of the big buffs, at least on preview when Talonflame was announced this gen, was that hey, heavy duty boots and Gale Wings work well together. So I'm hoping that would be the way I get Hawlucha out. We've got webs on this team, but despite webs, I wanted to keep Wicked Blow on Urshifu because he does have several options. He has a spinner, he's got T-Foggers. I'm bringing webs here primarily because I'm going to call his bluff that he's not going to bring Claydol because I know he doesn't particularly enjoy using Claydol, and I don't think he'd bring Noivern against my team. I've got an Assault Vested Melmetal which takes hits really well from any of his mons. At least takes a hit from most of his mons. The biggest threat in his team is clearly Sub-Calm Mind Gardevoir. So this team is built to deny Gardevoir a sub. It cannot be allowed to sub. If it subs, it's such a big problem for me to break that sub. Because once he starts Calm Minding, I'm pretty sure Calm Mind +1 Focus Blast is a roll to kill Melmetal even with max HP Assault Vest. The speed on Melmetal is just to outspeed Gastrodon. And we have Nidoqueen with a similar, pretty much the same spread, identical spread almost from last week. Again, 220 speed is what it hits, I think, which is enough, if I recall, to outspeed min speed in DD. I may be wrong on that one, but also it's just a general speed creep to just see which mons he's gonna put speed into, and because if Nidoqueen outspeeds a few of his threats, it could make a huge difference in this game. Grimmsnarl's another one of those things, Adamant Grimmsnarl hits 219 if I'm not wrong. So Nidoqueen just being there is really good for us. And I think Nidoqueen actually has a good matchup this game, despite there being a Mega Gardevoir. Because I don't think, with the number of Psychic Resists and the immunity I'm bringing, I don't think it's easy for him to ever just click that Psyshock button on Nidoqueen. It's just not that simple. So I think that's why Nidoqueen's worth its weight in gold in this game. And Slowbro is a standard Trick Room set. Comes to worst, we can get Trick Room up and then go into Melmetal. We can get a Steel Roller off to get rid of terrain before Hawlucha comes in or something like that. And we always take a hit from Hawlucha as long as he's not +2. I think we might take a +2 hit. I'm not sure, actually. I have to double check that. But outside of that, this is basically the team we're going with, guys. Now I'm just going to jump into the game, guys. As you can see, he chose not to bring Sun. And he's also chosen to bring Screens offense with Psychic Terrain. No Diggersby makes me happy. Diggersby was annoying, and that's kind of half. Honestly, Diggersby is one of the reasons I wanted Vikavolt this game, and that's why I put more defense into Vikavolt, hoping that um, I'm pretty sure it was never he could never kill with Mega Kick, and we always either chunked him or killed him after rocks with Energy Ball. So I'm happy not to see Diggersby personally, but seeing Gastrodon there is a little bit annoying because our only crass move on this team is on Melmetal, and it was Solar Beam, and that was just tech that I threw on there in case he brought Rocky Helmet Gastrodon along with Sun. So that was just tech that I threw on there because I didn't need a fourth move. And so Gastrodon's going to be a bit annoying to break, but Nidoqueen should two-shot it worst case, or we should just find a way to break through it with Urshifu. But looking at his team, based on what he's brought, I'm going to lead Nidoqueen here. If he leads Mega Guard, I know Brownie is too good a player to not have to scout for Scarf Nidoqueen. So he will have to switch out, and we will get a free Sludge Wave / Earth Power on something, which will be good damage. And if he leads Indeedee, I think we'd have to probably switch out, but I don't know how much damage Indeedee is really doing to Slowbro at this point. So we're going to start this up, guys. And I lead Nidoqueen as he leads Gastrodon. Now, this is a really good lead. That means he probably read me leading Nidoqueen here, and he's gone with the Gastrodon lead. And I clearly have to switch out because I do not want to catch an Earth Power or Earthquake to the face, and he does Scald. Here I'm just going to get up Webs because he has brought 0 removal unless he's brought Defog on Halucha. He's got 0 removal, and Webs are just perfect for slowing Indeedee down along with Mega Guard. He gets his rocks up with Registeel. We're just going to we'll switch out into Nidoqueen. Here I think I can get my own rocks up, I think, yeah. Yeah, because I don't wanna keep taking chip if he's not. And again, I'm gonna go back into Vikavolt, make the same switch. He scalds again. Thankfully, doesn't get the burn because I think burn prevented us from switching in again on this. Here I see no drawbacks, just clicking Energy Ball. Worst case, we just Volt Switch out. But then I forgot that Registeel is actually faster than us, and we get lucky because he forgot too. And we Volt Switch out here. We go into the Brody. Slowbro's out here. At this point, he's gonna click Toxic, but I'm just gonna get off the future side here to try to force Grimmsnarl in so that we can chip it early. Again, Earthquake's doing nothing. It's a Slowbro. And we get into Urshifu here. Here, I'm just gonna go for the close combat, and we do pick up the big KO on Registeel. I think either he predicted us to not kill him because he was a defensive set, in which case I think 59 was just too low. Urshifu was way too strong to not kill at 59. Or the other option I think was he was probably predicting me to read into this and just click Wicked Blow. And I don't think Wicked Blow killed at this range. But we get rid of Registeel, which is big for us. And he goes into Grimmsnarl here. And here, obviously, I can't stay in. It's not worth risking him clicking Spirit Break. Even though we're faster, I don't think we knock out. If he clicks Reflect, I lose more from the turn than I gain. So we go into Nidoqueen here, and he does click Reflect. He does get the screen off, but we get a huge amount of chip off of Grimmsnarl as he goes into Gastrodon, and we do click the Earth Power, but behind screens that's doing nothing. But that damage does tell me that he has no special defense investment. He's max HP, max defense, more than likely based off that damage. Obviously I have to switch out here. I do not want to take another hit, and he clicks Stockpile. Now I'm terrified because yes, Urshifu will still two-shot this, but we're risking the burn every time. So my best strat here is to keep switching and hope that we manage to get time off the screens off him, so Nidoqueen can just come in and easily two-shot him with a little bit of, or one-shot him with a little bit of chip. So I'm gonna go into Vikavolt here if he actually I'm gonna teleport here into Vikavolt. So that we get the freeze switch in so that we don't take the skull damage. But he does get a lot off Slowbro. Slowbro is now at 26 in Toxic, but obviously with Regenerator, because I haven't Mega'd yet, it will come back healthier than it is right now. Here I can just freely click Energy Ball and do about 45, I think it was behind screens, because he was I think it was 39 to 45 or something like that. Because he was, again, we know that he's not got any special defense based on that Earth Power roll with Nidoqueen. And he goes into Indeedee here. And here I'm just going to Volt Switch out. He has to kill me, he can kill me. But he does trick us the Choice Scarf, which kind of sucks because now Vikavolt is essentially a sack with the rocks up, because obviously we did not bring defog. I was kind of hoping for him to be the one who had to defog because of webs. So we're gonna go to Urshifu here. Again, I'm not for the prediction game here. I am just going to click Wicked Blow, and Urshifu is gonna pick up its second kill of the game, and indeed he goes down. Here he's more than likely, yeah, and he goes into Holucha, procs the Psychic Seed. We have to switch out here. I'm just gonna go hard into Vikavolt. It's basically a sack at this point, and he does click the sub, which is actually good for us because now he can't set up behind the sub. He has to kill us, or else we will break the sub. And if he doesn't break the sub, if he does kill us, he doesn't one-shot Slowbro in any universe, and I can just go into Slowbro and click Trick Room, and we'll be golden either way. So, not a huge problem at this stage, but letting in that Gastrodon again is what's worrying me at this stage. And he does SD and let us get off the Volt Switch. So now we're just going to go hard in Talonflame here. This is why we brought Gale Wings in this game. And Holucha is not affected by Psychic Terrain because it is off the ground. Now Talonflame is in, and he goes into Gastrodon, and we're going to get a whole bunch of chip off on this, but that was pretty much a near max roll, 38%. We are Adamant Talonflame, that is EV to outspeed Adamant Holucha, but there was no way ever that that Bravebird should have done that much. I think it was 30, give or take 31 to 40 roll, and we got a 38. So I have to U-turn out here. I can't risk anything on this Gastrodon. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to U-turn out, and I'm going to sack Vikavolt, because I know he's going to he knows that that's a max roll. So he's going to more than likely click Recover here. But I just want the free switch into something. And he does get back all his health. But I'm going to go Nidoqueen here. Even if he burns us, not a big deal. Without the light screen up, Earth Power easily two-shots him. And we get a huge chunk off Gastrodon. And he does a lot to us too, which kind of hurts. But I'm just going to click the Earth Power again here, I think. No, I click Ice Beam here because Ice Beam killed as well. And Nidoqueen is going to pick up... sorry, I did not mark out Vikavolt earlier. But Nidoqueen is going to pick up the kill on Grimmsnarl here. And we are up 5-3 as he goes Holucha again. Here again, I don't want to let him sub. I'm going to stay in and click Ice Beam. Holucha is going to knock Nidoqueen out. Again, absolutely no problem here because Holucha does not have his Unburden. And I am pretty much sure if he's Jolly, Holucha is not a threat. So he has to be Adamant Holucha here to do damage really. So I'm just going to go into Talonflame. I'm more than confident that he's not Jolly. And he does switch out. And we are going to pick up the KO on Gastrodon here. Now I think pretty much we just have to stay in and Brave Bird till we die. Because at 88, which is after rocks, Brave Bird requires, I'm pretty sure, like a really high roll to kill Mega Gardevoir. But at this point, I can't afford, like I said in the team builder, I can't afford to let him get up a sub. And that's my only goal at this point. Don't let him sub up. So we're going to click Brave Bird. And he does click sub. I pretty much figured the minute that he didn't lead Gardevoir was probably a subset. But thankfully, I'm pretty sure that the only reason he clicked sub there is because the only way he won from the stage was if I choked and clicked U-turn as he clicked sub. I think that was the only way in which he won this game, was if he got a Calm Mind off with that sub up. And so I think that was not exactly the wrong play on his part. I don't think he had a play at this point. But Talonflame is going to pick up the KO on Guard Mega. And now going on, Holucha is going to come in. We're going to see if it's Adamant or Jolly. And as we predicted, he is Adamant. And Talonflame is going to bring this one home with 3 kills for us. GG's to Brownie. This was honestly, the way I saw this was going to be an offensive game for both of us. This was never going to end up being a game which like drew out a long period of time, even though we suddenly saw Stockpile Gastrodon, which is a great set, by the way. Such a good bring. Because in all honesty, it really was going to chip down my team. And he could not assume that I was not max special attack Vikavolt, to be honest. Like, he had to assume that I was max special attack Vikavolt. And also, I'm kind of dumb because earlier in this video, I did say that my only grass move was on Melmetal. I obviously had Energy Ball on Vikavolt as well. That's just a forehead moment for me. But GG's to Brownie. Like, I don't think the scoreline reflects how this game went, because there were so many moments this game where I was very nervous. I was so nervous despite everything about Gardevoir sweeping me, and it was and Gale Wings came in clutch. Honestly, Gale Wings forcing that switch out on Holucha was very clutch, because at +2 it could have done a lot of damage. It was a roll to kill Melmetal. If he had Throat Chop, he could have. I'm not sure if it killed. It would have killed Slowbro after rocks. But GG's to Brownie. I really enjoyed this game. Overall, this it's always fun when we play him, and I think this is the first time we've beaten him in a serious league. I think till now we were like 1-2 against him. He beat us in TBA 2 and CPA 1, and then we beat him in WTA, which is like a less serious league. But I'm glad we managed to get this dub. So we're back up now, guys. We're at 2 and 3 now, -3. I want to say, yeah, -3. So we're clawing back up. We got 2 wins. We got +8 differential. We're clawing back into that playoff picture in WPF. There's 7 weeks to go. Hopefully we can get some more dubs, guys. We play Kronos next, and that is going to be a good game as well. So hope y'all stay tuned. Hopefully my next TBA game should go up within... Sorry, yeah. My last TBA game went up 2 days ago, which was against Ari, but my next TBA game should go up soon. My next BDL game will be a bit delayed, obviously, because playoffs, we have a first round bye in the playoffs, so we did not have a BDL game this week. But I will keep you updated on who makes it where in the playoffs. We're going to get a lot of the playoff games this weekend. So, hope y'all have a great day, guys, and I'll catch you on the next one. This is TRT77 signing off.